Hi guys, and welcome to GDG Reviews, and to this video about the devastating loss of my favorite, Ronda Rousey versus Holly Holm. So as you can't see me, I'm really devastated about this. I really can't believe it. I waited almost like after 2 a.m. last night to find out what the hell happened, but since there's a huge time difference, I couldn't just know anything. So I'm just shocked about all this. I truly am. But I was right actually, because if you watch my previous video about Ronda and the match, I said that if something were to happen where Ronda actually loses, which I thought it's impossible, especially to Holly Holm, it will be because Ronda defeated herself. And that is what happened. And that is exactly what happened. So, what do I think about all this? So first of all, when I got over my my first reaction, I really thought about this. I watched the match over and over again, and what can I say? Ronda just blew it. She didn't act like herself. I don't know what happened before the match. I was like, did somebody die? Ronda wasn't herself. She just didn't do anything. That is what she does usually. She wasn't that aggressive. She didn't protect herself at all. She allowed Holly Holm to punch her in the face 1,000 times. I don't know if she even blocked one punch. Her face was red all over, and her nose and everything. It was terrible. Holly Holm just landed every shot on Ronda's face. Ronda was so careless. I just when the match started, Ronda started to attack Holly Holm, but more like to surround her, to be directly in front of her. But she didn't really attack her when she was so careful, too careful, and she didn't dare to hit really Holly Holm. She did landed some shots that could have been very devastating if she repeated them at least 3 times. Holly Holm got a little bit shaken a few times, but overall, Ronda just totally failed herself, because if this was Ronda I know her, everyone knows her, she would have just go and try to take her down right away and break her arm in half. That is what Ronda does, or just make some judo move with her head like she did with Kat Zingano, or I don't remember actually if that was Kat. Yeah, I think that was Kat, that she did this spinning judo move and they tried to hit her in the head a lot of times, and she immediately was knocked out. So yeah, that is what Ronda does. Or she hit the previous fighter, I think, in the stomach, and she collapsed because she kind of hit her actually in her liver, which makes the whole body to collapse. So something like this, that is what Ronda does. And in the previous match with that stupid Batch Correa, she just went and destroyed her in her face directly. She beat her at her own game with striking. And now I know that Holly Holm is world champion, previous world boxing champion, former kickboxing champion. She is 9-0 in MMA, so obviously she's good. Although when I watch her fight, she's not really that aggressive or anything else. And I only really respect fighters that finish fights and all that, and that are really obviously dominant and obviously like, more perfect, and they make that obvious. But with Holly Holm, she's like the quiet waters. There's a saying here that quiet waters are the most dangerous. So maybe it's something like this, because she did show something else when they did their weigh-ins, and she actually tried to punch Ronda, and her fist was on Ronda's face. Ronda removed that hand pretty quickly, and she was in battle mode, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I do think that Ronda has some holes in her game now that she truly showed them. I'm truly hoping that she's okay. I'm sure that she's not. I know that she has like split lip, and that's bad. I'm hoping that she doesn't have some concussion or something similar. I'm really worried, actually. I'm such a fan that I'm so worried about actually someone that I don't know. So I'm hoping that Ronda will have a rematch, and she planned to film movies in the next 6 months, but now I don't know what she will do. Honestly, she must return and do something. If I were her, in the minute that I recover, I will go and just kick Holly Holm out of her breath. I mean, Ronda can do this. And Holly Holm I'm sure that she's not that good on the ground, so Ronda just could break her arm in 2 seconds. I'm sure that she could do something that is more Ronda, because what I saw, that was someone too careful, and that got them beaten. I mean, Ronda. And I just can't believe how easily she got like tired, because she got really tired, out of breath. Holly Holm just picked her piece by piece. She was so calm and methodical, and I mean, that's what she's supposed to be doing against a fighter like Ronda. So of course, kudos to Holly Holm, but Ronda is to blame. If she were herself, this would never happen, I think. Not a chance. Not a chance. Yeah. So guys, I'm really devastated about this. The whole morning I was like sad and all this. Not that I'm not sad about what's happening in Paris and the other things. But yeah, that was on top of all of this. I mean, when you have like an idol, I won't say idol exactly, but someone that you really look up to, and Ronda really did the impossible, make new roads, like somebody would say, and just change perception of women even, maybe for some sexist people out there. And yeah, she just break grounds, and I just can't see her fail. It's very, very painful, especially it's when it's exactly what I said it would be like. She was distracted. Yeah, she didn't look out of focus at the beginning, but when the match started, I mean, she was just definitely not herself. Because if she was herself, she would have just been a lot more aggressive and just hit her, never stop the flying punches till Holly Holm is down, or just take her down right away. Try to do something like she did before. I mean, nothing in that match makes sense. It's like someone else, like Kat Zingano or Misha Tate, got into Ronda Rousey's body. It's exactly what it looks like. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I would say that, oh my god, somebody's possessed Ronda Rousey's body, because that is not her. It's not how she acts. It's not how she fights. I can imagine how she feels, how her mother feels, how her sister feels, even how her trainer feels. I mean, he was very devastated also. And Dana White, the boss of UFC himself, he didn't look happy at all. I mean, he was shocked, just couldn't believe it. I mean, he probably put Ronda in his mind on the highest possible pedestal, just like me. So it's very hard to see somebody fall, somebody like this, you know. Well, Ronda could not retire undefeated like she wanted, like I wanted, like absolutely every fan wanted. But I do hope that she's going to return, beat Holly Holm, prove to everybody that she is what we think she is. And at least went down in history with only one loss. I don't know how that could affect her because we all know what happened to Fyodor Emelianenko. He was the best for like 10 years. Nobody beat him. And after that, somebody did beat him in the stupidest possible way. He beat himself once again. He did incredible stupid mistakes that never anyone would do in their right mind. And after that, he suffered loss once again, and then once again, and he just couldn't take it and took off. He left, so I hope that nothing of this will happen to Ronda. I'm really hoping that she's something that we never seen before. I mean, she is, but my hopes are that she is going to remain the best, and she's going to return. She's going to prove to everybody that she is still the best, and this was just a fluke. That what happened with Holly Holm. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I mean, there's a lot of people that are super happy that this happened. A lot of haters that just are ecstatic that Ronda lost. But those people are just people with complexes, people that prefer to see people with flaws, not real talented people. They prefer to see somebody like them, so they not feel like less people, and they're just pathetic. So, yeah, Ronda may have lost, but that doesn't mean that she didn't do what she did for history. So no one could take that away from her. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, with Gary G Reviews. Best games for the best prizes on g2a.com and citykeys.com. If you'd like to subscribe, you can click the button to the right, and you can also check out my gaming channel, Gary G Gaming.